Like, listen, kid or not, I love this beating for every reason. I'll explain why. This beating is needed because you need structure.
Welcome to BallersEmpire Radio. I'm your boy, International Bill. And as always, I'm joined by
the one and only coach.
Hashtag Jeff.
That's right.
AKA Duff. See, I made it sound like 3 people there. See what I did
there? Yeah.
Hey, I like the original Bill. Oh, wow. I like the energy you started with.
Thank you, my brother. You know, I was trying to go somewhere, and like, I've realized in my life, every time I try to go someplace, Jeff is always trying to bring me down. But not today, Jeff. Okay, let's move on. First and foremost, somebody who Jeff really identifies with. And when I say identify with, I think, Jeff, you refer to this as...
How many people do I refer to myself as?
No, Jeff, that's the thing. You talk to me a lot about other people and how they inspire you. And one of them is, of course, Tekashi 6ix9ine.
I'll say that.
Yeah, bro. He loves him. He said to me, I've never seen someone so smart to infiltrate a gang like that and take advantage of them and then lock them up and leave scot-free. I wish I did something like that. And I said, Jeff, you're a troubled man. You're 42, brother. Don't worry about young Tekashi.
So you got at least 11 years of leave.
Never. Not in this world, brother. Yeah? How old are you in Ghana? That's a different age. Yeah, sorry.
But you were born in Kenya, right?
Hmm?
You were born there.
I don't know what you're talking about, brother.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Listen. 6ix9ine.
Mm-hmm.
He decided to partake in a workout. And I guess...
In some of the... Just to say this, in some of the shortest shorts.
I know.
Not to man.
What's happening here? Why has he got booty shoes? Shorts on?
Bro, and he's wearing a big fuck-off jacket as well.
You know what makes it better? You know, there's that. He's wearing the shorts. And you know the man that wear those shorts, they don't really have leg muscles. This man here is one of the most unathletically built people known to man.
And he's decided to work out. And I guess he didn't do his stretching because these gentlemen stretched him out on a stretcher. He left in an ambulance, from what I hear. But what I don't understand is, right, because, listen, my personal opinion of him, initially when he appeared in the scene, I thought it was interesting, different. I liked some of the songs.
Mm-hmm.
They were very hype, very energetic. And then obviously, he's always in conflict. At that period, it was like a year or even maybe less. He was in conflict with everybody, constantly.
Beef whole coasts.
And nobody seemed to be able to do anything to him. And then he gets hit with a RICO, and he takes everybody down. And I was one of the people who was like, you do the crime, you do the time. You were riding, flagging, you gotta go with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
But he snitched, he came out, he gave these reasonings, these people are trying to extort me, they're trying to kill my wife, my mom, all this. I was scared. And you know what? A part of me felt bad for him. You know what I mean? Excuse me, I have a bit of a cough. I just thought, this poor kid has found himself in a situation. He's trying to take advantage of the situation. And he's just gotten in too deep, and I hope he learns from this. And, let him, live the rest of his career, whatever he wants to do. And I literally thought that was, because I would hear academics say stuff like, he's got these Spanish records, like he's leaving this whole gang shit behind. And it was all a lie. And all the sorry I felt for him got taken away.
I still feel sorry for him, but I still think he deserves a lot of stuff that's happening.
Oh, please.
I can still feel sorry for him because I still think...
why would you feel sorry?
Yeah, at this point.
Because even though we can say he's of age to understand things, he's still got taken advantage of by, in my mind, the parts that I know of, by older people.
Adults, yeah. These are
adults
their face.
They manipulate him. It's still a form of grooming just because he's 20, 21 at the time.
That's a good point. Yeah.
That's my opinion of it. It doesn't, but where I feel like he deserves some of it is because you've come out of the other side, whether you have to do what you have to do. I don't agree with what you did, but you've come out the other side, and he had 2 choices. He can either carry on with the persona, because we all knew it was a persona, and try and carry on making money through that way, or like you said, go the other way, like academics said, and try something new in your career, which may not work, it's not guaranteed you money, and you have to like change your whole ways. And he chose to carry on being fake, and now this was happening to you. So I just feel like anyone, especially working with youth, I feel like anyone who gets taken advantage of by, well, in my mind, is grooming, whether it be gangs, drugs, sex work, anything like that. I still, a part of me will feel sorry for that person, because someone has got 20, 30 years on you. They're taking advantage of you because they know they've either been there or seen other people like you. And in those kind of situations, you're not going to be the first person they've done it to. So they know exactly what they're doing. This is probably the first people that you've looked up to in certain situations. Maybe, I don't know, your parents' situation or your housing situation or etc. like that. And you're just an easy target for them. So that's why I feel sorry for him. But then now he had a choice. He made mistakes.
Jeff?
Yeah, I'd say, when you say he was taken advantage of, he took advantage of the gang.
No,
That's what he did. Like, he started off a certain way. Like, he made rock records and stuff, rock songs and shit before. And then you figured out, all right, because he was a cameraman. Yeah. And then he decided to be a part of this gang. And of course, it's the gang's fault too, because they let him be a part of it for money.
I would say it's
a lot
60-40.
No, see, that's right. In my mind, you're saying
make 50-50.
You're saying they let him be a part of the gang, or he decided to join the gang, or whatever. But that's manipulation. They're making him think that he made the decision. He didn't make no decision. They wanted him. If they didn't want him, who they are, they don't have to have nothing to do with him if they don't want.
But then how he could manipulate them is because if you put yourself in a situation to be around a gang, but you don't want nothing to do with gangs. That's what at first. And then you put yourself in this situation to put yourself out there to further your career, then of course there's ulterior motives. It's not like, but
they were eating off of him as well.
Of course.
They were taking advantage of his finances and stuff like that.
In like, he put himself in that situation first so they could kind of see him for what he could be. And
he was using them as
mutual benefit.
No, of course.
So there's no manipulate. Like, it's an equal manipulation, if anything. Like, it's not like, that he just took. This is a smart kid.
The reason why I give them a little bit more blame in the situation, or the situation they found themselves in, they knew that this guy wasn't a thorough guy. You know what I mean?
That's their mistake.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Live with it.
They brought it, like, I can understand, saying, we'll give you protection, you can chat all the shit that you want to build your records or whatever, and we'll be the bodyguards for you, basically. Mm-hmm. But where they make the mistake is where they kind of now start letting him into the business
to be around that situation.
Start letting him know intricate details that he should have
known. He was going on licks.
Yeah,
he was organizing. This is why, it's not really, man. If you're organizing hits and putting money on people's head, it's past the point of, it's just this young kid who got manipulated. Wait. So let me get it straight. They manipulated you, but you're sending out these grown men to go and put hits on people.
No,
who's been manipulated?
And what do you feel about a grown man being manipulated by a child?
Stupid on their part.
Yeah, it's a bit. That's why I find you're right. It is a bit more complicated than one side is.
Yeah, no, that's something. I don't say he has no blame, but I'm more with you. 60-40 because I feel like they've got father time on their side. They know better. They should have known the situation in both.
These are career criminals.
Yeah, literally.
No, and they got carried away because obviously these gangs, they extort a lot of people. Mm-hmm. That's what they do.
Yeah, but this was easy extortion.
And this one, you got carried away. This guy was making money. Then you started involving him in drug deals and licks and hits
and letting him know who's who.
Yeah, and telling him who to go at, and he got carried away, and now they have to pay their time in jail for it. But this is, kid or not, I love this beating for every reason. I'll explain why. This beating is needed because you need structure. You don't just run around saying whatever you want to whoever you want and believe there's no consequence.
It should be on side though. On side.
Hands. Because
every single time
this guy for in 2018, 2019, he had the world in a frenzy. He was beefing with this rapper, this rapper going here. He had that Jay Prince's son saying this, YG in Disco saying this, Casanova in New York saying this rapper here saying this, all because you were just creating problems. And you didn't have to answer for your problems because you were being protected.
Mhm.
So when you're walking around with 50 people, so if anyone wants to touch you, it's probably going to be a shootout. It's not going to be easy to get. He had this one instance where this is when you realize that this guy's not really like that. When they had the fight outside the airport.
Yeah. It was one of the most
pathetic. For a punch.
Oh, that. And then run.
There's two men that fighting 6 men, and they probably mollywhopped them. But then that's when you knew that alright, this guy probably ain't really like that. But so you created all of these problems, and then you get arrested on this charge. You snitch on everybody. You come out and you do the same shit pretty much. You with a new gang, and then they're on camera saying this is the only rap we rock with. There's all kinds of weird shit going on. The money is drying up.
And do you think that plays a part in why he was by himself?
Yeah, it's one or two things. Either this is more marketing and this is the greatest guy we've ever seen.
But I don't know.
That beating Lil Real.
Hey.
That beating Lil Real.
So did Jussie Smollett.
But we never saw Justice Smollett.
Well, no, but then...
It was like, they did this to me. It was him describing...
he said I'm the gay Tupac.
Yeah, he came out and he was doing a little bit too much on that.
He probably gave himself away when he said
Has
that.
he come out yet?
Tupac.
No.
Oh, what died?
Oh, I meant 6ix9ine. Oh, shit, sorry, I said the wrong name.
It's 6ix9ine, yeah.
Shit,
I meant 6ix9ine. No, he ain't addressing us.
Okay. That was what.
No, this why for me. Okay, once again, he might be trolling, but the police are involved. The police were looking for these guys. Like they were putting out like feelers. Like, can someone help us find these guys? From what I understand, is to do with the Mexico game. He was at a baseball game in Mexico. He said something, and it pissed people off. I really don't know what he said.
I didn't even know.
Because these guys are allegedly Latin Kings, so nothing to do with Bloods or anything like that.
So you pissed off yet another gang.
Yeah, and these ones they were like, oh, when we find out, it just happened to be in the gym.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, if it's marketing, it's some of the greatest marketing. His name's been buzzing all week. But if this is
for all the wrong reasons, though.
Yeah, but when has this guy ever cared about how his news gets out there? He just wants it out there.
His music has been suffering from that.
Listen, I haven't heard the song. The last song is when my friend forced me to listen to his Snitch release song when it came out.
Hold on, what is?
I don't want to listen to this shit. I have no reason to listen to 6ix9ine now.
What his album sales?
Album sales. He brought out an album.
The
since
album.
he come out.
Yeah, last year.
Really?
And I believe, it tanked.
Hey, well, that's to be expected. The buzz is over. You made your one song I think you had a Nicki Minaj feature after he come out, right?
Yeah.
So his debut album, Day 69, 55,000.
Which was that? The one when he was.
This is the one that had that song with Nicki Minaj. When it came out.
When he just But yeah,
is that bad? I don't really know.
That's good. I think.
No, that's awful.
55. Yeah. There's people doing worse now. Though.
Yeah, now.
But when was this?
This was 2021. I believe so.
Even that's not bad. 55 is decent then. 55,000 in the first week.
Let me just confirm that.
If that's the case, that ain't that bad.
So yeah, hold on. Yeah.
But then again, that's 1 week. Who knows what did week 2? Like what the total sales are. So even if like the initial buzz is because people still like this.
Oh, kid. Sorry, it's called Tattletales.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Day 69 sounded like that.
This now was his mixtape that came out in 2018.
There it is. That makes sense.
Right.
That's when he was.
And that one, when he was piss hot,
was 55,000.
Was 79.
Okay. That's when he had all them hits on it, innit?
Yeah.
People like.
And in 2020, he released Tattletales, which sold. Currently, it sold 55,000.
Okay.
First week, it had sold 20,000.
Okay, so yeah, that's not good.
Mm.
But yeah, so yeah, 55. That means 20,000. That's nearly 50% of sales in the first week.
Mm.
Since then, we're in 2023. He sold 35,000 more. That's rubbish. But yeah, like the what do you call it? The facade is over, man. Like people wanted to hear what you had to say at first, because it's like, oh man, this guy snitched, and then he came out making a song about snitching. And like, oh yeah, I'm a rat that's got money now. But then in every interview, you seem upset that people are calling you a snitch. It's just like, bro, we're tired, man. Or I'm tired.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear this. I didn't want to. As soon as you snitched, it was over with. I don't want to listen to the music no more.
The thing is, he had such an opportunity of branching away from this, but he's doubled down.
He should have been an engagement speaker.
No, he could have made like I'm not gonna say he's like Bad Bunny, but Bad Bunny got like a whole different market where he's killing it.
He's making 9 figures.
Yeah, he could have been. Bro, even
J Balvin and all that man there.
Yeah, he could have been making that kind of music there, and been a reformed guy. Listen, I tried this life. It wasn't for me. You tried to ruin me. This is me now, and I'm 100% sure all his young fans would have moved there with him. Because they would have just thought like,
he still sounds like them.
Yeah.
So
But now you're still putting yourself in this danger. Yeah. Like, it costs money to stay protected. And academics keep saying, and Whack 100, they keep saying, oh, he's by himself. He's never, like...
No, you remember, before this, there's you see some videos of him just driving around by himself.
Yeah. But people were kind of wary of doing anything to him, right?
The informant.
But now, people have touched you. And you know what happens? Once you get touched, everyone wants to touch you. Remember 6ix9ine? Nobody. He was a boogeyman until he got knocked out by the barbers, some barber or something. Mm. And once he got, everybody was like, yeah, he's just a human being. I can.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm happy you go be enough, because you have to take accountability for what you did. Like, you did this, you snitched, you tried to manipulate the whole world to be on your side and play victim. That they were having sex with my baby mom. So. Who cares? You chose this life. You chose this. You
shouldn't have to see that or hear about that.
Deal with it. I've got no sympathy for this man.
Somebody else.
Hey, I'll just say this: if he was to pass away,
a perfectly good segue.
So if he was to pass away, he earned it.